What's going on, YouTubers? What's going on, Fight World? This is your boy from KQKC, coming with another video this morning with some somewhat breaking news. It broke yesterday that EasterJr Broner will take on Timothy Bradley, which will be coming out of retirement, and they will fight on the same card that Mikey Garcia and Robert EasterJr is negotiating. Now, good move or bad move? Well, first of all, they asked Jesse Vargas, who had a draw with EasterJr Broner last fight, what did he think? He said he didn't give a shit, basically. And you know what? I don't blame him. I would say the same thing. Who cares? What about EasterJr Broner? I mean, hey, he did a draw and he did his, he did his best, but he should have won to me. He wasn't throwing the hardest punches, but he was throwing the punches that was pretty much clear and landing. Clear and precise punches. So, EasterJr Broner, for some reason, thinks he's going to take over boxing in 2018. That's not going to happen. Just because you're active don't mean that you're that star. You can have that comeback. Matter of fact, Timothy Bradley welcomed the challenge, because Timothy Bradley is a come forward, strong fighter. And towards his career, he began to be a smart fighter. He's a veteran. He knows boxing. And actually, he called EasterJr Broner a fool. That he would never be what he used to be. Hey, that's not my words, that's Timothy Bradley words. EasterJr Broner, he's athletic. He's quick sometimes when he let his hands go. But you got to let your hands go when you fighting Timothy Bradley. That's just the truth. The picture you see right in front of you, him holding that belt, that was a while back. Trust me, he ain't holding no belt right now. And they say the best fight for EasterJr Broner is not 147, it's 140. He also said it himself in interviews. So how that's going to turn out, I don't know. I would love to see it. Why? Because for some reason, EasterJr Broner has in his head that he's going to surpass Floyd Mayweather. That 25-8 that he tried to do 24/7 like Mayweather done, but Mayweather done it on a higher scale and on a network that's very, very respectable. But what they do it online. Of course they're not at that caliber. But one thing I never understood, this is me personally, this is my thinking personally. What I never could understand is how in the hell EasterJr Broner could sit there and flash his money, which I believe that's all he has, and walk around and with stacks of money, this and that, and his mother living the way she's living. And he always say, well, I haven't made it yet, because how my mom living and my pops living. We all know how his pops is. Want to brush his hair, man, tore up from the floor up. That's all I got to say. And moms, I would never let my son talk about how I didn't take care of him well by eating cornflakes with water. Okay, baby, that's private. That's family talk. Don't spit it out to the world. Just let them know you had a rough neighborhood that you grew up in. That's all need to be said. But EasterJr Broner, before Kevin Cunningham, he ran his mother, father, team, coach, trainer, cut, man. Everything. Like when Madonna knocked him down many times. He told them, chill out. Go back to the fight. Chill out. We okay. We okay. No, you're not. You was bleeding, running to the locker room after the fight. Timothy Bradley, on the other hand, he's married. He's a very respectful young man. At first, he said a few words about Mayweather, but then he thought about it like a mature adult man would, that, hey, I'm wrong. That man deserves respect. That man have done things in the rings that's very impossible. He's a very defensive, high IQ, very, very accurate puncher. And when you have those tools, and you grew up and came out the crib with boxing gloves, you know when punches are coming. You feel when punches are coming. And that's what made Floyd Mayweather so great. People always saying how dumb he is, but he's smart. How smart is he? Smart enough to be almost a billionaire. And matter of fact, I think he is one, or a little bit over. All the investments he made, and his two baby mamas, those investments are doing very well. He invested in the PBC. Al Heyman is definitely his advisor still, because he called him his second father. But hey, I would love to see this fight. I would love to see Timothy Bradley with his power, because Timothy Bradley do work hard. And I think everybody got Adrian Broner number now. We know he like to throw combinations. He like to fight in spurts. He don't let his hands go. He do have a nice left hook. But put them earmuffs on. Hold the phone. If you non-boxing casual fans don't know what that means, earmuffs means holding your guard up high by your head. Holding the phone, that means holding your right hand to cover your right side, so you won't get hit in the temple, the jaw, or the ear, or whatever. That's called holding the phone. Mayweather did it very well. Now, he tried to do the shoulder roll. Everybody cannot do it. Floyd Mayweather mastered it. Took that chin under that shoulder and let them punches roll off that shoulder, and you come with a counter with the right. Look at the Cotto fight. He done it many times in that fight. But that's just a blast in the past. Now we talking about today. And today we talking about Timothy Bradley coming out of retirement to fight Adrian Broner. And you know what? I have a funny idea that it don't have anything to do with money. Not on Timothy Bradley's side, but on Adrian Broner's side. Now, let's not forget Mikey Garcia and Robert EasterJr. They still in negotiations, but I'm pretty sure that fight will come to pass, because Mikey, vacated his belt to go down, to go to lightweight. Then once he cleaned the lightweight division out, he said he might want to move up to welterweight eventually. Now, KQKC always gonna bring you breaking news. This news broke, I believe, yesterday. You have a lot of boxing channels out there probably picked it up, or you have some still talking about Deontay Wilder and Eddie Hearn. Okay, well, we know right now that's on hold unless something dramatic happens. If some breaking news happens with that, I will report it if it does. But right now, While everybody focus on that, I'm focused on breaking news now with other fighters that want to fight. But I'm going to tell you, Adrian Broner, he does have guts, and he will go for it. But in the long run, when you take them losses and when you get outworked and you don't let your hands go, I mean, is it all worth it? Now, we know Mikey Garcia let his hands go many, many times when he fought Adrian. Now he finna fight Robert EasterJr. Now, Robert EasterJr, he has a reach. He's tall, lanky type of guy. But Robert Garcia, the trainer slash brother of Mikey Garcia, always have a great ass game plan on how to work the jab or throw the right overhand around the guard. That's very successful. With a tall guy like Robert EasterJr, who says he's not scared to fight in the phone booth, well, Mikey might have to do that. See, Mikey don't like those body shots, but do Robert Easter have the power to pull off the body shots? See, Robert Easter is tall and lanky. And when you're tall and lanky, your power does not transcend very well. And we all seen Mikey Garcia power. He gave Lipinets his first knockdown in his career. And Lipinets had to give him credit. Hey, what happened was experience played a big part in that fight. So, sure, Mikey Garcia had a bloody nose from a left from Lipinets. But see, Lipinets was throwing all his punches with mean intentions. He set out on all his punches. And sometimes when you do that, your coach try to tell you, hey, look, pull back a little bit, brother. Because we got 7 more rounds to go. And you keep working that body on Lipinets or anybody else, you know, that body tends to break down and your hands start to come down. Then what that leaves you to go to the body occasionally and keep that pressure on and start scoring up top. That's all. Simple, right? But you gotta know how to execute the plan. One thing I noticed, when I watch fighters that's orthodox, any fighters, Leo Santa Cruz, when he fought this guy, I call it a tune-up fight, right after the Frampton rematch that he won. Now, he wanted another fight between someone before Abner Marius. His father wanted to wait for a little while, which is understandable, to see what his son had. He only want to know his son better than anybody. And Leo learned and improved his defense, his boxing skills, his brawling skills. I mean, he learned a lot. But when you have a plan, you have to learn how to execute that plan. Now, the opponent he was fighting ended up trying to fight southpaw, which he's not really a switch hitter. Now, there's only 2 reasons why you turn southpaw, in my opinion, in my book. You're confused. You know, you don't know, what would work or what would not work. So you're confused about it. Number 2, you're trying to see what works by trying everything to keep that man off your ass. You know, is this southpaw thing works? And he's expecting a right down the pipe and you get a left, okay, fine. But when you're dealing with a technician like Leo Santa Cruz, Mikey Garcia, people that have good balance, Linares, you know, Adrian Broner had good balance, but now I think he has in his mind that he want to prove himself. And I don't care what he say about Floyd and Floyd who? Floyd who? Oh, I ain't got no big brother. Oh, my big brother name is Broner, you know, talking shit, trying to stay relevant, you know. But let's not forget, boxing fans, fighting world, casual boxers. When Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. had the attitude, love me or hate me, which most hated him. That's why he did so well in pay-per-view buys and sold out, because everyone wanted to see Floyd lose. But do you know that gave Floyd energy? The more shit Floyd talked, the more tickets was getting sold, more bigger the fight got. But see, that same situation Adrian Broner is trying to apply now, in the past, and forevermore. But this is a new day in boxing. People know when you're trying to sell a fight or not. I don't mean to bring this up, but people thought Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua is trying to build the fight up by this controversy back and forth. No, they're not. This is a real situation. And like I said, I think the fight should be made. I would love to see the fight. Both fighters are great fighters. Sure, the better man have to win that night. And the better man have to lose that night. But they both are great fighters. And the fight can be made with Eddie Hearns and, yes, Al Heyman. And that's all I'm going to say about that situation. Because I said I wasn't going to mention that. Unless it's some breaking news. So if I have some breaking news today, then I'll make a video about it. But as I mentioned, this week, there's a lot of things going on. I'm going to be doing a little work in a few minutes, set up the patio. And I'm also going to be helping my daughter. She's graduating this Friday at 6 as an occupational therapist. She's already been pinned. And it's just a lot of things coming up. And I don't know if I'll be able to get in many videos that I have been doing lately, because I'm a new channel. And I just got started at the end of April. And so, like I said, not breaking news. I do not, or might not, broadcast or do a video. But I will be doing, as I promised, doing video clips. I'm growing. I'm doing it step by step. I got a game plan I'm trying to follow people. You know, I started off my first 2 or 3 videos doing a live stream with my face. Okay? That was fine and dandy. Then I moved and started posting the subject I'm going to be talking about. Just like now, I'm talking about Adrian Broner and Timothy Bradley. I got a picture of Adrian Broner up there. But that's the subject today. You know, breaking news. Adrian Broner versus Bradley. Possible on Garcia and EasterJr card. So, let's keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with you. all day long. And as I mentioned, KQKC is a very, very supportive channel. If you ask me to, I don't know how much, right now, I need more subscribers and more views, but I will donate to any great cause. We have a lot of great causes out there. I'm trying to donate to my son's basketball team, who plays at the rec center here in the Midwest. And they have teams where they split up into different teams, and it's different from the other teams that do the traveling. Well, he wants to play on that and do some traveling, which is okay. He's 14, about to be 15, and he getting great exposure. He meeting a lot of new guys, a lot of new ballers, for real ballers. Like I was saying, Kobe Bryant, he has a team that hopefully they will play. Now, of course, his team is on the West Coast. He's from the Midwest. But all in all, I want to support my son. My son has my name, my father's name, and my grandfather's name. How special can that be? How special can that be? But I'm not here to talk about my kids, but I love them, and like I say, I'm doing it for them, and I'm trying to work hard. As soon as I finish this video, I will be going outside, putting the patio furniture and everything together. So, now, in the suburbs, things tend to be a little quieter, they say. But now, it looks like guns is everywhere. So I'm not going to give you a political speech. Well, I will give you a boxing speech. Garcia and Robert EasterJr. That would be a dynamite fight. Now, Comey and EasterJr., that was a hell of a fight. Matter of fact, Comey will be, if I'm not mistaken, now clarify me, leave a comment. If I'm not mistaken, Comey is Robert EasterJr. mandatory again. So he has another shot. But Robert EasterJr. has been begging, yes, I'm going to say begging, been begging for this Mikey Garcia fight for the longest. So, the lighter Mikey is, the faster Mikey is. The faster Mikey is, the more accurate Mikey is. And hats off to him. Same with Broner. Hats off to that brother. But just a word of advice. I'm not no therapist. I'm not even a boxer. I know about boxing, but I'm not a boxer. But one thing I do know, and one thing I am, I know about life. I have experienced life. Sure, life throws curveballs or straight rights. They also throw hard body shots. But what you got to do is weather the storm by doing crazy shit. We're not going to go back over it. The Walmart incident and the mall incident, shootout, drunk. We're not going to go through that. What I'm here to say to you, bro, is you have to get your act together. You're getting older. It seems like Either you're passionate about boxing or it's just a money thing to you. I don't know which one or what. But please grow up. Take your boxing seriously. And once you do that, once your mind is right, your body will be right. Your game plan will be right. Sure, I really believe the change of managers and trainers by getting with Kevin Cunningham. That was a great move. Why? Because he was getting too close to Stafford. You know, Stafford said it himself, that's like a son to me. So, Cunningham's not going to say that. You know, Cunningham's not going to say that. Cunningham's going to have to say, hey, man, you need to let your hands go. You need to do what you need to do. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, you 4 rounds behind. Another round, you're going to need a knockout to win. So you need to let your hands go. What he do when he go back out there? He let his hands go for the first maybe minute of the round. And he's right back posing. Well, you can't do that. Now with Timothy Bradley, you can. Because I seen that man fight with bad ankles and this and that. And, you know, he did take a rough time with the Pacquiao win. Sure, we understand Pacquiao was the favorite and this and that. And all the Pac-Man fans was that, this and that. But Timothy Bradley, he won that fight. He did. He just was ridiculed about it, but hey, I mean, things were said to him that, man, I wouldn't even say to my worst enemy. But this is Monday morning, and again, this is breaking news from KQKC Boxing Channel. This is breaking news stating that Timothy Bradley will come out of retirement to fight Adrian Broner. They will be fighting on the undercard, possibly. Remember I said this, possibly, with Mikey Garcia and Robert EasterJr. So, now, the fight hasn't named a venue. The fight supposedly / might take place in late July or August. Don't quote me on that, but I'm quite sure they will have a press conference announcing everything. Then, of course, it's time for promotionals, you know, to promote the fight. Which again, people are going to come out to see somebody lose. Okay? Now, when I say your always got to go, you know, Mikey, he has a O. Of course, Bradley doesn't, and of course, Broner doesn't. But if I was a betting man, I would bet on Timothy Bradley. He's short, yes he is. But he's real muscular and more upfront in your face type. You know, protect yourself at all times or he will crack you. Alright? And Mr. Broner, he's athletic. He's young. He don't let his hands go. And then when he start doing all that bouncing around movement and everything, he's confused. He's trying to find the best way, the best possible way to approach him. Don't let Bradley jab be working come the 9th round. Then you have Mikey doing what he do best. Great fundamentals. Nothing flashy. Alright? Mikey didn't get nowhere by being flashy. Okay? He haven't won almost 40 fights by being flashy. Mikey Garcia has never ever lost what he was taught, and that was what? Fundamentals. When you're in trouble, you go back to your fundamentals. They work every time. So Michael is a self-promoting. Mikey has a very IQ, and he watches and studies the first round, just like Mayweather used to do, collect that data. You know, well, I see he's throwing these left hooks and everything, so I'm gonna hold the phone, you know, make sure I don't get hit with no unexpected shot. So, yeah, sure, nobody want to leave it to the fans. No. There's many that was left to, not the fans, I'm sorry, to the judges. It was many. And I'm sorry, they came out with way opposite outcomes. Just Canelo fight, just that alone. And as I mentioned, a certain referee, I don't leave that alone. Sometimes you see what you see. You think what you think. But as Floyd said years ago, a couple years ago, months ago, whatever, we need some new judges. You know, some new younger judges. So again, with that, that's breaking news. Again, Adrian Broner and Timothy Bradley, great possibility they will be clashing on the same card. Mikey Garcia and Robert EasterJr. will be fighting. Now, negotiations are still ongoing, and of course, KQKC will bring you the official fight date and time. So don't worry about that. So with that, if you like what I said, subscribe to my channel. If you like what I'm saying, hit the like button. And plus, once you subscribe, you will get notified regarding the new video. So ring that icon bell. You know, ring it like you know tomorrow. Ring it like your girlfriend don't want to answer the door. Yes, sir. But again, like I said, we're gonna do our thing over here at KQKC this week. I'll be making some changes, you know, for the positive. You know, just gotta stay tuned and keep up with me. Like I say again, I'm a new channel. I'm growing. I'm learning. So Mother's Day is coming up, and a shout out to all the mothers. No matter what you think, you're a mother and you're doing your best. So I know there's a few days away, but just want to give you a shout out. So with that, KQKC will be out of here unless there's some breaking news that might come about sometime today. So God bless you and have a great Monday. I'm out of here. Peace.